the standings as we go along. This time around, they have 2 imports. Last time, they only had 1. And already, they've achieved the status of not being the last team in this tournament.
And in their last game, the Wildcats lost to the Banana Republic 124-113.
Yes, that was a really hard game to watch also. So you look at the numbers that mattered. Really, the shooting was really terrible in that game.
And it was Basiro Sakur who top scored for the team. Now we go to the numbers of the Loong Lions. They defeated the Nickelham Lions. Look at the score, 91-44.
Yes, that's how far apart the teams really are. And these Loong Lions constantly improving, still a little undermanned, but they get better and better with every game.
Brandon Jamar top scoring for the Guangzhou Loong Lions. Now we'll turn you over to Jess Constantino. Jess, welcome to the TAT.
Hi, Sandy and Bill. Happy to be back here. Let's update on our teams today. Both of our teams today only have 1 goal, and that is to end this league on a high note. The Wildcats and the Loong Lions will be playing today with no more pressure on their shoulders, but both squads highlighted that there's still no room for complacency and still want to showcase their brand of basketball, only this time with more enjoyment. I will update you more about our teams today in a short while, but for now, let me send you to Gio Cruz for our starters.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome at the London Sports Arena, Biñan City, Laguna. This is the final phase of the TAT Winter Tournament, Biñan Leg. Our second game is between the Chichi Albayanos Wildcats and Guangzhou Loong Lions. Now let's meet the starters first from the Chichi Albayanos Wildcats. Starting guard number 4, Joshua Saret. Under guard number 17, Adrian Celada. At forward number 0, Ray Miller. Under forward number 29, Jacob Galicia. And at center number 14, Bashir Sakor. Head coach is Jet Saret. And now let's meet the starters from your Guangzhou Lions. Starting guard number 3, ZG Yang. Under guard number 31, Lee Jia Chao. At forward number 14, Chen Guangqi. At forward number 7, Jonathan Guzman. And at center number 32, Brandon Jamar. Head coach is Marcus Hall. Our game officials are Jerry Gabriel, Gary Bulawan, and Eddie Villarosa.
The starters for the Wildcats, Joshua Saret, Adrian Celada, Basiro Sakur, Galicia, and Ray Miller Jr. The Loong Lions will start with ZJ Yang, Jonathan Guzman, Brandon Jamar, Lee Jan Hao, and Guang Chi Chen.
Right. Interesting that Saret is in the starting lineup for the Wildcats. He normally comes off the bench. Perhaps they really want to go to some outside shooting. They'll re-jump it.
The officials, Jerry Gabriel, Gary Bulawan, and Eddie Villarosa. And the Wildcats controlling the tip with Ray Miller putting on the move. He gives it to Celada.
Celada hasn't been allowed the opportunity to get going early. Galicia, another one of those bench players who's getting starter minutes now.
Yes. Both teams with 1 win here in the Biñan leg of the TAT.
Oh no, that was out of the flow. They didn't have any rebounders present under the basket. Strong drive, and the Lions kicking it up.
Yang.
No, Yang hasn't been the same since that 42-point game he had the other day. Second of 4 games that we're playing. Good up fake by Galicia. He knows he has the size advantage over Yang.
And is a more veteran player than Yang. And
oh, yeah. I think everybody is.
We'll go to the free throw line.
Galicia missing.
Jonathan Guzman, I wanted to score more.
Yes. He's a very enjoyable player to watch. But, you know, he's been, like we like to say, he's been subduing his game so the other players can gain confidence. Oh, good block.
Chen with a slow motion drive. Look at the change of pace.
Jamar got hit in the face on that last sequence.
But Chen in the last game scored 7 points and was 3 out of 4 from the field versus the Nickelham Lions.
They save it to the wrong man. Ooh! Alley-oop off the glass.
Wow.
So do we call him Kareem Abdul-Jabbar?
Galicia. Now he has 4 points.
Yes, they're really getting the others involved for future reference.
Well, Galicia did not play yesterday versus the Del Norte Banana Republic. And Sakur will dunk it.
Very gently. The teams answering each other, not much in terms of defense so far.
You know, I'm expecting a high-scoring ball game.
Again. Good ball movement.
Lee.
They're going to make those shots sooner or later. And some of these long lines players are fan favorites here in Biñan, you know, especially the female students of the nearby colleges.
Now, we saw that, we experienced that one yesterday.
We thought there was an emergency because there was a lot of screaming going on.
Young misfires, rebounded by Miller.
Miller's another player whom you sense can even do more. Very explosive. There's a push.
National account.
He maintains body control and scores it.
All number 31.
6 minutes and 42 remaining in the first quarter.
That's his first personal foul.
Second foul on the Lions.
Ray Miller.
Wildcats are still clean.
All right, we have Jess Constantina. Jess.
Sandy and Bill, for Coach Marcus Ho and the Long Lions, almost a week here in the Philippines indeed isn't enough. The guys are really having a good time playing and getting a lot of experience here at the Asian tournament. Yet Coach Marcus shared that it's the people here that they really enjoyed the most. He is all praise to everyone, describing them as good and very hospitable. However, Long Lions still has one place to visit on their list, and it's none other than the most famous basketball court in the country, the Tenement Court in Taguig City. Have you been there, gentlemen?
Oh, yeah. I was there before it was painted and became a worldwide sensation.
I will try to visit that place.
You've been here for 1 year already. You should know your way around.
I only... Well, never mind. All right, we go to the corner. Silada will try to score this time, and he does. You know, I've been to a lot of barangay courts,
Yeah.
but not in Manila.
Well, you've been to Araneta Coliseum. That's
The most historic.
on the bucket list of a lot of people. Not everybody can say they've covered a game at the
Yes.
Araneta Coliseum.
You said it beautifully, Bill.
Yes. The site of the world-famous Thrilla in Manila.
The third fight, right?
Yes, between Frazier and Ali.
Oh! Ho, ho, ho!
Yes.
That's Marcus Ho, their coach, enjoying the action there. Beautiful dunk by Jonathan Guzman. 16-12 timeout brought to you by G-Shock from Casio. Let's take a look at this. Alley-oop play, a special delivery from the sky. 2 world imports enjoying the action, and this time it's going to be Jonathan Guzman with a slam dunk.
Very creative player, great two-way player also. Oh, good block there by
Basilio
Jamar.
denied by Jamar. Yang.
Oh, he was a little out of rhythm there. You could tell when he picked up the basketball.
Oh, no chance that that ball will go in.
Ball number 7, Jonathan Guzman.
And
First personal foul.
Basilio Sakur will go to the free throw line.
3 on Blue Lions. 2 free throws for Basilio Sakur.
You know this guy very well, don't you?
Yes. I've covered him at the Sisafi and covered him during the out of town or the outside games in Mindanao. Maybe 5 years or more.
Did you have the same hair?
No.
Now the Long Lions starting to get careless here, not playing as disciplined as they've been.
Sarat scores from the three-point territory.
First shot from Josh Sari. And normally that's what you'd like the player to get the blood flowing first, get work up a sweat, and then start taking shots.
Chen.
Lions shooting disastrously in this first quarter.
Galicia will score.
6-point
Best
game.
leg for Galicia, by
Yes,
the way, here in
yes.
Biñan. Jamar putting on a series of moves.
Gets the ball back. Miller challenging the shot.
That's the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar move.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar hook.
Sarat.
Guzman is not as involved as he should be in their offense.
And you know, because his teammates, the Long Lions, they're not also afraid to take the big
That's
shots.
true.
Or
Which is a big change from the first time we saw
Yeah.
them play.
they're not afraid to score. They will attack, and they've been improving tremendously.
Yes. The only problem now is they're not hitting their outside shots. You know, for these young players,
Look at that.
this
They will take it. He will take it again, and the third time.
this is only the second time that they've been playing daily because they were in the
Pasi leg.
Pasi leg. Good pass.
Lee. Tied at 21 all here with 2:34 remaining in the first quarter.
So in
Sarat.
the blink of an eye, the Lions are back in it. They were down by 6 just moments ago.
Sarat not coming back on defense. Hey! Yay!
Keep the big man happy.
And look at that. The Jonathan Guzman unselfish play
Yes.
there. Ball goes out of bounds. Let's take a look at this replay here. Jonathan Guzman using the board. And Jamar with a slam dunk.
That will count as a missed shot for Guzman because it
Oh.
went off the backboard.
I'm going to ask these three brothers.
Trust me on that.
I trust you, Bill. 2:09 to go. Loong in the game now for the Wildcats, and also Gabriel. And Reggie Basibas, first time he is not in the starting five.
Stirring things up. Gabriel, another pretty decent outside shooter. And they need his help off the rebounds.
2 free throws for Reggie Basibas.
Very heavy schedule for us as well, partner.
Yeah, tomorrow we'll cover 3 games.
Today we'll do 4.
But I'm not complaining, Bill.
Best job in the world.
Tied at 23 all, final 2 minutes of the first quarter. The young kid, Zhang, in the game, 17 years old.
One of the fan favorites here in Biñan.
A lot of fans will take pictures of him. 3, yes,
He
making
has
his presence
almost as many fans as Sandy Grumo.
Forget about it.
Why kaso?
Why kaso? No case.
No problem.
Gabriel. When was the last time you went to Cebu?
That's a good question. A couple of years ago, I think.
Foul on John Gabriel.
Very poor foul.
Oh, because that'll be the second
Only the
or
first
the
team
first team
foul.
foul.
And already the Lions are in penalty, which shows also that they're defending harder.
Zhang, Zhou, good ball movement. Guzman.
Sounds like
fires
you're
and
checking
scores.
attendance. But that's how the Long Lions operate, four players or 5 players all touching the ball before they get a good shot.
Miller with a strong move and the dunk. Erasing the defenders there.
And that's the kind of explosiveness we expect from Miller.
Now he's been inconsistent here in the Biñan leg.
Yes, good point.
He played for the East Sea Pirates during the summer tournament of the TAT.
A lot of
Wildcats.
these big guys are playing out of position because they're usually small forwards and they get to play center because they're the tallest guys on the team.
Basibas. Oh. Gabriel short on the 3 attempt.
Yes. 4 on 1.
Zamar short on the dunk.
Took off a little too soon.
Celada right on target.
Well, when you're a defender on a 2-on-1 fast break, your instinct is to defend the guy closer to the basket.
And when you are the offensive guy, today you will take the 3.
Oh, yeah.
Unlike in the old days,
You take a 3, the coach will sit you down.
Celada will try to beat the clock.
At the end of the first quarter,
At the end of 1, we have a tied ball game. 29 for the Aces, for the Wildcats, 29 for the Long Lions. Let's take a look at this roll call there.
Yes, beautiful movement for the Long Lions.
That was Zhang, Zhou, Yang, Guzman.
When we talk about in the flow of the offense, that's what we mean.
Yeah. Zhang, Yang for 3, his second from the 3-point territory.
It's good for him to get his offense going because, all this outside shooting really makes it difficult for the other team to defend you. Miller, you do not want him to get that first step. Let him shoot from the outside. Let him prove that he can do it.
Yang, a bad pass.
Obvious pass. He had another teammate on the left side.
19 seconds shot clock.
The oldest player there is, no, all are 21 years old except for
Zhang.
Zhang.
Why do you like talking about age?
You and me.
We're almost triple the age of some of these guys.
Ong.
Tougher
Followed by
defense.
Yang.
Tougher defense now by the Long Lions, but still, no, they don't double team.
Foul is going to be on Yang.
He didn't need to foul there because it's point blank and it's only 3 seconds on the shot clock.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul for Loong Lions.
This is the second trip of Galicia to the free throw line. This is the second period, by the way. It's been a Pretty close game, 32
Yes.
to 31.
Well, compared to the Wildcats, the Lions seem to have more energy, but then they're way younger. But they're not shooting as well, though.
But they're executing their system.
Yes,
Bill.
yes. System above all.
Galicia with the drive.
I'm enjoying how much confidence Galicia now has in his game.
They're shooting 12 of 22 from the field. The Chichi Albayanes Wildcats here in the first half.
Long Lions, I believe, with the most traveling violations in the tournament.
We saw the slow-mo of Galicia. Now with 8 points, shooting 4 of 7 from the field.
Still a close game. The winner gets 7th place.
Zhang the rebound.
Oh, bad pass.
Intercepted by Ong. Ong goes to the other side for the 2 points.
Nice ball fake there to get the defender guessing. That's what's missing from the Long Lions now, the penetration or the drive and kick. So it's easier for the Wildcats to just plant themselves all outside the three-point
The
circle.
outside shots as Miller will go. The frontal assault there by Ray Miller Jr.
Oh, defensive lapse there for the Long Lions. And don't look now. The Wildcats are starting to build a lead.
Chen with a hand on his face.
They need to make that shot because they don't really have any rebounders on this team.
At 3:30 p.m., the Black Bears will take on the Biñan Tatakjel. The home team winner will advance to the championship game tomorrow.
That's the crossover semifinals. Biñan is number 2 in bracket B.
And the Black Bears, they are number 1 in bracket 1,
Yes.
bracket A.
That's
At
why
6
we need,
p.m.
yeah, we needed a knockout game for the second game.
So the second game will be the Vanta Black Dragons versus the Aces in our main game.
Oh.
Winner also will advance and will get the second finals berth.
That's an exciting game. The Aces, of course, with the disadvantage of having played earlier today.
You know, the coach, when I met him outside, oh my goodness, we'll play again later on. And we will win. If we will win, we will play again tomorrow. Well, this is basketball.
That's what you signed up for.
Yang with his third three-point field goal.
And this time around, with a defender forcing him to adjust.
Oh, don't look at me like that, Bill.
What?
That's not me.
Don't get distracted now. We're working.
Galicia banging buddies inside. Miller. Single coverage only. Nice block there by Jonathan Guzman. Staying in front of Miller. Here we go. Look at that. He is very unselfish. And Yang gives it back to Jonathan Guzman.
Got the return pass.
You know, Miller is giving instructions to his teammates.
Yes.
You know, I like the way he leads this team.
Yes. Well, he's playing his game, which is outside.
And Basiro will score.
For passionate support.
Now Silada comes back. Pascua will see action for the first time.
Actually, there's a very wealthy string of guards on the Wildcats. I mean, even Celada plays the point occasionally. You notice that neither team is really reluctant to push the pace at this stage. Even though for these two teams, this is actually their last game.
Yeah. And a good thing for the Long Lions, this is their second time here in the Philippines.
Yes,
They've been playing great. Now they're losing games, yes, of course, because they're young.
but always competitive.
Yes.
Always fighting.
13 foul. 14 seconds shot ball.
We are tied at 40 all. You know, when they were in Pasig, they only have one import, and that's Jonathan Guzman. And after
Yeah.
the Pasig leg, they said that they will get again another import so that they will have 2 imports.
Yes.
And they did it here.
It helps them learn and it helps them more, get more confidence.
And actually, we can see that in their system, they're not relying their imports.
Yes, their imports are just there.
It's part of their system. It's part of the flow of their offense.
No monopoly.
Pushing forward, 24, Reggie Basibas is first.
Basibas with his first personal.
Pretty clean game. Neither team in penalty yet. Under 5 minutes to go. Open 3.
That's Young. Picked up by Gao. And that's Jonathan Guzman with a penetration.
The long lines have to learn that if you're denied the 3-point shot, you can take a couple of steps closer to the basket.
Reggie Basibas scoring there for the Wildcats.
All 5 players have touched the ball for the Lions. You didn't do the roll call.
Basibas will score over Jonathan Guzman.
Going back and forth, still a very close game.
Young, he gets by Celada. He will shoot from the line and
That's
score.
what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. You don't have the 3-pointer, get closer. Don't get discouraged.
Well, Young with 3 triples already here in the game. Basibas is guarded by Young. Look at how he defends. He was hit in the face.
Offensive foul.
Basibas will go for the offensive foul. 3:46 to go.
I'm just curious why Miller's been content to stay on the outside. He's the tallest guy on the floor.
Brandon Jamar for Guanqui Chen.
Now Jamar is back. He got a pretty long nap start of this quarter.
Young. Guzman. Jamar outside. Shot clock 10. Jamar will take it way off.
He could take it strong to the basket.
3:25 to go. A 2-point game here. The Wildcats ahead.
There's a challenge made by the Loong Lions on the last out-of-bounds play.
Okay, there's a challenge now. It's not that common for coaches to use their challenge in the first half.
And for the first time today, our coach will challenge a call.
Yes.
Marcus Ho, the head coach of the Long Lions, he replaced Herwan Saro.
Yes.
Upon review, the challenge made by Guangzhou Loong Lions was successful.
Okay, successful.
For Loong Lions. Shot clock at 8 seconds. 8 seconds to shoot.
Smart play by the Long Lions. They had the feeling they had the advantage.
Timeout. Guangzhou Loong Lions.
Timeout. We'll be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's Marcus Ho, the head coach of the Guangzhou Long Lions. He is 32 years old. He replaced Serwan Hasu, who coached the Long Lions at the Pasig leg.
Another very good young coach.
Yeah, who coached the 16 under Sweden national team.
True.
Pushing foul number 17, Adrian Celada is first.
Celada will be called for the foul.
14 foul. 14-second shot clock.
Here is Jamar.
Trying to
And he
explore the
lost
paint.
it.
Yes.
There
Took
is
too long.
Basiro.
Took too long to set up his shot.
Celada is free. His second from downtown.
Very, very close game.
49-44.
Pushing foul number 13.
Well, the Wildcats are in the penalty now.
Yes.
Substitution.
241 to go.
Replacing Yao Tianru. Two free throws for ZG Yang.
CG Young will try to score at the line. 2 nights ago, he scored 42 big points.
Yes. Then ran out of ammunition the next day. But you know, these guys are young players. They have to learn to be more consistent and to bounce back from big games like that.
He scored 15 in their last game versus the Nickelham Lions. Strong move there by Errol Soriano. Jamar missing.
He has to hit that shot more consistently because the other imports are just going to sit back and watch him.
And it's going to be Wildcats basketball.
Some frustration now building up on the part of the Loong Lions. And, you know, some of the bigs like Zhang and Zhou are not getting the ball.
They'll be shooting threes. The Long Lions in their game versus the Nickelham Lions, they shot 36% from the three-point territory, 13 of 36.
Now they're in the penalty as well.
For ZG Yang.
More size on the floor for the Loong Lions.
Final 2 minutes of the first half. Miller outside, Basiro asking for it. Celada. His first miss at the from long distance.
Bacero's not been getting the ball in the post. He's getting a little frustrated.
Celada will score
Adrian Celada.
the other way.
Very, very close game, partner.
Chen.
That's the missing link for the Loong Lions.
Sakur gets it back and will score.
That's all effort.
Guzman guarded by Errol Soriano. Here is Chen.
Yeah,
1 minute to go.
When he pulls Miller out of the paint like that, they have to penetrate.
Lee.
Good idea.
Then they're looking for a foul there. I can say it's a good no call.
Oh, get away. Would have been a sure 2 for Sakur. 42 seconds.
Marcus Ho not happy with a non-call earlier.
Guzman.
Guzman lost it out of bounds.
He's not really exerting his seniority on this team. He's not taking control when he should.
We can hear it from here.
Yes.
Marcus Ho talking to the referee.
Doesn't need a microphone. There's a switch.
Oh, that's a travel.
Yes. A little too eager to get the 2 points. You know, could have moved the ball around. Last shot.
Time out. 1-2 Loong Lions.
And the Long Lions wants to talk things over. Timeout. Now the Lions down by 9 points here, 55 to 46, with 15 seconds remaining in the first half.
Well, the two keys to the Lions' success is their running game and their three-point shooting, and neither one has been high on their success rate at this point.
Kickball violation. .4 remaining. Kick out. 3. We're done with our first half. 55-46. In our move of the game here, a special delivery from the sky. Guzman and Jamar. 55-46. The Wildcats ahead by 9 points at the end of 2 quarters of action. Can't get enough of the action? Basketball fans, the Asian Tournament Top 10 Plays of the Day. At number 10.
Here's Tadio.
They're double teaming him. He doesn't care.
Doesn't care. One-legged fadeaway.
Thank you, Dirk Nowitzki.
Yes.
At 9.
As the basketball crossover will attack. What a move coming from Ingles.
List there. Going by the defender. Simple crossover. Smooth finger roll.
Moving to number 8.
Setting up more.
This might prove to be an opportunity for him.
Yes, Amporo leaves a very big vacuum with his absence.
At 7.
For the hit of the play. Defense for stretches here. Seeing it again.
Ingles off the glass.
Mr. Basic. Reading the defense there. Again, nobody running down on defense. Here comes Salada. Should have been an end one.
Number 6.
By 14 still. The attack by Leo. Drop pass, Jamar. Bringing out Force Hammer.
That's what we want out of Brandon Jamar. 5 feet in the paint. 2 feet up. Slam it down.
At 5.
Top. This time it's Denzel Wong. Back to the X-Man. Not about the 3 with attack instead. Drops it to Bryce Jr.
Such an easy target here for Xavier Alexander. This Ricky Price has good hands in the paint.
Now we go to number 4.
Running down, Ariar loses
Nice.
Momo, gets to the basket, and the layup.
What a wraparound dribble. And Momo will want to get the points back for sure.
You know it, and
The number 3 spot.
who knew the X-Man can pass the rack like that? Make that 19! As Ricky Bryce Jr. flushes it down.
Don't do them like that, X-Man. What a pass to Ricky Bryce. Brings the hurt business here to Biñan.
Another look. Again, Ricky Bryce Jr. is raining outside, but this time it's thunderous inside the Alon Sports Arena.
Number 2.
Oh, alley-oop! What a pass from Momo Kone.
Yeah, and the Titans were stunned by that.
Oh, also almost a three-quarter court shot.
And now the number 1 play of the day.
Down Kone.
Now,
Here we go! What an alley-oop!
3.7 seconds, and look at Robinson. Oh,
Take another look at that.
my goodness.
They couldn't slow Kone down. And Robinson.
Rocking the rim.
This is basketball at its best. The Asian Tournament Top 10 Plays of the Day. Welcome to the half with Bill Velasco here. My name is Sandy Grumo, 55-46 in favor of the Wildcats, Bill.
Yes, the Wildcats getting a lot more attempts, and simply because if you look at the volume of three-point shots missed by the Long Lions, long rebounds always going to the Wildcats, inside points. That's basically fast break points. The bench also doing a little better for the Wildcats, and time with the lead, more time with the Wildcats.
All right. We're set to go here. Third quarter action. Team owner Anton Ong of the Wildcats. Well, very relaxed. His team ahead by 9 points here.
And given how slow the teams were scoring in the second quarter. That's already a big deal right now.
And the Wildcats will start with Macabalyog, Celada, Galicia, having a breakout tournament here in Biñan, Ray Miller Jr. and Basiro Sakur.
Yeah, Macabalyog did not play in the first half.
Yes.
He normally,
DNP.
yes. He normally comes in off the bench.
Chen. Strong
Wow.
move by Chen.
Against three defenders. Guzman read the mismatch against the much skinnier Celada.
Macabalyog.
Again, this is for 8th place or 7th place.
Yeah,
the winner
7th
gets
place.
7th place.
Miller, way off.
Great block there from Jamar.
Shot clock at 9 seconds. 9 seconds to shoot.
I'll turn you over to Jess Constantino.
Sandy and Bill, the Long Lions, didn't go inside the dugout and talk things over instead by the bench. Two of the Long Lions got into a heated conversation, but Jonathan Guzman is quick to abate the two and just remind them that the team that they can only win the game if they stick together. He also added that this lead of the Wildcats is because of them being stagnant and wasn't able to move the ball around. So for the second half, he challenged everyone to move fast, keep sharing the basketball, and find one another the high percentage shots. Gentlemen.
All
The
right,
leadership of Jonathan Guzman.
yes, and don't take things personally. We're all professionals here.
Jamar is fouled by Macabalyog, preventing a dunk there.
Yeah, he didn't see the opportunity for a lead pass.
19 seconds shot clock.
It's a 5-point game here. The Long Lions inching closer.
Yes, little by little. Test of patience.
Young.
ZG Yang.
And now they're down by 3.
They might
High of
wanna-
9.
They might want to start feeding Yang more. He's really capable of scoring a bundle.
Basiro with a drive inside.
Good recovery there by Galicia, but they lose it. Sakur strikes me as a player who's been around a lot, but maybe hasn't really been coached that much because he's still looks kind of raw.
He's a young player.
Okay, now we're talking.
Tied at 55 all. Back in a moment. This timeout is brought to you by G-Shock from Casio. Chen will score from beyond the arc from long distance.
All right, that's half of the equation for the Long Lions. The next part is to get the rebound and run.
Look at the volume of three-point shots made by the Guangzhou Long Lions.
Yes.
They're 9 of 25 now here in the first half in this game. Inside to Galicia.
There's communication on defense. And Guzman, again, I keep saying this, he has to take control.
Chen. Back out to Jonathan. Nice pass. That's a travel on Jamar. Oh, they will call it a foul.
Ball number 29, Jacob Galicia, his first personal
Well, Galicia was surprised to find Jamar in front of him all of a sudden.
shot clock.
Chen.
Oh. Off to the races.
And that's Galicia. Jacob Galicia will score for the Wildcats. Guzman will go to the free throw line.
You know, despite all their efforts, the Wildcats cannot build a lead.
3 on the Wildcats. 2 free throws for Jonathan Guzman.
Jonathan Angel Guzman. Ooh. A rare sight to see him missing his free throws.
Yes. I've heard that he wants to stay in the Philippines. Where you find more work opportunities here. Celada's been getting a lot of minutes in this game. No, he's already displaced guys like Saret.
Celada catch and shoot.
Oh,
Sakur
great
changed his shot
positioning.
there.
A lot of patience.
Good Chen. Nice move by Chen.
Dribbling with the left, shooting with the right.
And he was up against 4 white shirts.
Yes. It's a great move. Nice little spin move, step back jumper. And you can tell that he's been practicing that shot.
Lee. Shot clock 18 seconds for the Loong Lions.
And normally as a coach, you would not advise reaching in.
Axel F.
Yep, rocket.
Oh,
Herbie Hancock.
Chen from long distance.
We need to explain that to people below 40. Miller has not been receiving the pass.
Not been scoring here in the third.
Yes.
As Celada will score there.
Every time the Lions have scored, the Wildcats have had a response.
Miller. Way off.
Now you have Jamar on the outside defending Celada. I don't think they want that.
Nice move by Galicia.
If Miller were in the paint, he would have been able to block that shot. Under 5 minutes to go, we're going back and forth, back and forth. Neither team able to string up a run here.
Foul is on Galicia.
And now the Wildcats are in the penalty, and you still have 4.5 minutes to play. You can see that where the Wildcats are starting to get tired, the Lions are still fresher. Miller.
Miller slaps it home, plus a foul.
We were just talking about him not getting the ball.
And he heard you.
Yeah, took it coast to coast.
A statement dunk here in the third period.
Yes. Waking everybody up.
(68-61).
7-point game. The Lions really struggling to score from the outside here. Whoa!
Oh! You remember when during the halftime break, Guzman went here and said, "I could have dunked it."
Well, he still has to prove that in this game. Lucky the Wildcats fumbled that fast break play. Bad pass.
That's Basiro Sakur.
You know, this game really just boils down to who's playing smarter basketball. The Aces are defending better. They're positioning themselves better.
Chen outside, shot clock 10. Chen rises up for 2. He gets it back.
Another missed dunk.
That's twice already in the game.
3-on-2. Nice.
Basiro will not miss this dunk.
Great screen. Take the defender out of the picture.
Timeout. All right, let's take a look at this missed dunk by Jamar, and a big dunk on the other end by Basiro Sakur.
Well, that's the difference. The Long Lions having trouble executing here.
Lee. And fouled by Ray Miller.
Yes, Lee, I think, was forcing the action there.
Miller says it's all bull. It's all bull.
13-point lead now, and the Lions have to be careful that they don't let the Wildcats run away with this game. Less than 3 minutes to go. Ideally, you would like to chop this lead down to half. They're even missing free throws. Very unseemly. The Wildcats playing much better overall. Good recovery there by Guzman.
It's a 12-point game for the Wildcats here. And John Gabriel back in action for Basiro Sakur.
Yeah, matched up against Jamar.
Jacob. Nice shot, fading away.
That's experience.
And Jacob Galicia with the field goal there, as Lee will penetrate and he overcooks. Rebounded by JB or Jacob Galicia. Reggie Basibas will score.
Well, that's the
76-62.
difference. Jamar's slow to catch up on the play, and the Wildcats are the ones running, and they're the ones getting inside.
Chen is free. Got it.
Now they're missing also the scoring of Yang.
No, Chen is an all-around player for
Yes.
the Guangzhou Long Lions.
Make a great power forward.
Miller fouled by Chen.
Only the second for the Lions.
1:48 to go. Zhang back in the game.
Yes, we've been talking about how Zhang has been maturing, but not getting minutes in this game.
Joshua Sadat also in the game for the Wildcats.
True. He got to sit out the second quarter because Celada was playing very well.
Silada trying to elude Chen. Basibas for three. Miller, the retrieval. Back out to Joshua Sarat. Inside to Basibas.
Good seal.
A holding foul called on Zhang.
Good seal, plus he had one hand checking to see where the defender was.
Basibas will be taken out by Errol Soriano. All in the game for Celada.
Wildcats judiciously using their bench.
Gabriel misfires. 1:15 to go. Errol Soriano for three.
This said, better execution, better rebounding.
Guzman. Chen. Fouled
Oh, late call.
by Sarit.
Ball on number 4, Joshua Summit. That's his
First personal foul on Joshua. The three-pointer of Eros Soriano.
Well, these free throws will help the Long Lions if they make them.
Oh,
That wasn't me.
not helping them.
No. We have to remain unbiased.
And he gets the second free throw.
This is probably, not to magnify anything, but this is probably the worst game of the Lions.
Yes, in terms of
Efficiency.
foul, and we can say yes because we can tell that from their coach.
Yes. And aside from that, their three-point shooting percentage is always much higher. They've been able to get more fast breaks.
And they're not defending well.
Yes.
Foul on number 18, Loong. That's his first personal foul. Substitution, ZG Yang for Gao Tianbru.
Yang is the guy that they need to look to score from the outside.
Guzman will go back to their bench, so all local player now for the Guangzhou Long Lions. Miller. Soriano, the offensive rebound. 2 points.
A good recognition there by Miller. He realized there are no imports, so he takes it strong inside to create that situation.
Here is Ong. Oh, nice play for the Wildcats.
It's the bench players who are doing the work now for the Wildcats.
Ong picks up the foul. They are in the penalty already.
Ball number 18, Loong.
That was a bad foul to give.
They're starting, the Wildcats are starting to take the fight out of the Lions. I don't believe what I'm seeing, that they're missing those free throws.
And they're shooting below 50%.
Yes.
From the free throw line. 3 seconds. Saret for 3. Yes!
At the end of the third quarter.
We'll be right back with more action. The fourth quarter is coming up. Joshua Saret hitting it from long distance, his first here in the second half. All right, fourth quarter here in the city of Biñan in the province of Laguna, and the Long Lions continue to chase the Wildcats.
Guzman back on the floor, and it's just really bad execution by the Lions. They're making passes in traffic. They're not able to control the tempo. And maybe now is the time for Guzman to get selfish with the basketball.
Yeah.
18, Loong. That's his third personal foul. First team foul for Wildcats.
These two teams finished last in the Pasay League. The Wildcats finished at 7th place, 6th place the Long Lions. They have to play this game to finish 7th.
Yes.
You're the Biñan leg.
Well, it will matter if they intend to play in the third leg in Bangkok.
All right, Jess Constantino.
Sunny and Bill, John Gabriel has only good things to say about his experience here at the Asian tournament. Being a captain ball of the Wildcats is both an honor and a big responsibility for him. He shared he loved playing with different teams here and being challenged by different talents. It was indeed a week to remember for the 31-year-old from Colegio de San Lorenzo. But talking about their last game today, John pledged to still give his 100% and encourage everyone to keep a winning attitude. Admitted that they always get intimidated by the height of their opponents, John is quick to keep the team together and remind them to remember who they are and that this leg is a learning experience for the Wildcats. Gentlemen?
You need more playing time.
And you know, if John Gabriel keeps his mind on the game, he can be a formidable threat. Good team defense there being played by the Lions. Ooh! Guzman trying to wake his team up with that two-handed slam.
89-71.
Still a very big lead, though.
Miller misfires. Rebounded by Jonathan Guzman.
He's trying to wake his team up.
Guzman shoots and scores.
Could have been a foul there on Gabriel.
Jonathan Guzman now with 16 points.
And we haven't heard much from Jamar in the second half.
And is inside now, guarding John Gabriel.
Very interesting matchup.
Gabriel.
Up and
nice
under.
move.
Up and under. With them not consistently hitting the three-point shots, it's going to be very difficult for
the Lions. Shooting 11 of 30 from long distance, 36% shooting.
Wildcats getting a little fancy here. Nobody marking Saret.
Saret his first miss.
Nobody boxing out Miller.
Miller with 12 points.
Pace of the game is now picking up because there's some urgency on the part of the Lions.
Back out to Young, and yes. That is their 12 from downtown. They're shooting 12 of 32 from long distance. The Long Lions.
Oh, Jamar gambled there. Took himself out of the play.
Saret gets it. That is his third from long distance.
Doesn't even bother to look down at the three-point line. It's funny, the Wildcats are playing like the Lions.
Joshua Saret, 4 of 5 shooting from the three-point land.
And pretty soon, time will be against the Lions.
Yes, as Miller now will score there. 14 points already for Ray Miller Jr.
Just really sailing in for two.
Guzman with the attack. 18 points for Jonathan Guzman.
Oh, he steals the inbound.
And he lost it.
No one to blame there.
Ong. Zhang. Nice move.
He finally gets the ball.
First 2 points for Zhang here in the second half. 5 points all in all. Back in a moment. Timeout brought to you by G-Shock from Casio. All right, ladies and gentlemen. 5:46 remaining here in this race to the 7th spot here in Biñan. And the Wildcats ahead against the Lions.
Celada back on the floor. More bad news for the Lions. I think there's really maybe just a physical letdown on the part of the Lions. They, they've lost a step. They're not hitting their three-point shots. And with 5 minutes to go, it's really only Guzman who's keeping them awake.
Wow. Well, 5 minutes and 10 to go. And the Long Lions showing some signs of life, Bill. Miller. Fouled by Jonathan Guzman.
On number 7, Jonathan Guzman, that's his second. First team foul. 2 free throws for Ray Miller.
And 2 free throws now for Miller, and he missed the first. And he missed both free throws. Jamar.
Oh, boy.
He lost it. And the Wildcats again, a chance for them to score here. Eight seconds. Sarat. Nice feed. And Yang with a finish.
That's what they need. They need more of those, but then you have to battle for the rebounds.
Well, fast break points. 14 for the Long Lions.
Okay.
Jamar, up, and away.
They're still down by plenty, though. That's 16 points. And when you get to the other side of the floor, the Wildcats are just slowing things down.
Here we go. Jonathan Guzman slams it home. Too many dunks now for the Long Lions.
Still down by double figures.
Jonathan. ZJ Young.
Better ball movement there for the Lions.
And now they are within 11 points. They were down by as many as 19.
They score again, the Wildcats might call a timeout.
Oh, 101-93.
Miller going up strong.
Oh, 2 points for Miller, 103-93, so back to a 10-point lead.
Where was Jamar on the defensive play?
Jamar back out to Jonathan for 3. Guzman. 16 points for Jonathan Guzman.
Might be a little late in the day.
2 minutes and 20 to go.
Now the Wildcats are doing the smart thing. They're really trimming the shot clock.
Miller. Back out Pasqua. Intercepted by Young. Young. CJ Young will score for the Guangzhou Long Lions. 18 points. We'll be right back. Ray Miller Jr., 17 points, 20 rebounds, 3 assists, and 7 out of 14 from the field.
Making a strong
CJ
case.
Young.
Young coming to life here in the fourth quarter, but again, it might be too little too late.
18 points now in the game. 103-97. As I said earlier, the Long Lions showing some signs of life. They are back in the game.
Well, two-possession game. The
Final
Wildcats,
2 minutes of the game.
Wildcats need a good execution here.
And a block there, but Basiro is unmolested downstairs, getting the offensive rebound and the putback.
One more miss here and a score at the other end. That could be game.
Young is the number 2 scorer for the Long Lions, and a miss there by Jonathan Guzman.
They just came out flat in today's game.
You know, the thing, they were very early here. Oh, here we go. Guzman, oh!
There is still hope.
105-99.
Two-possession game.
1:20 to go. Jacob. In heavy traffic, Celada travels. Oh, that's Reggie Basibas, I'm sorry.
107, 2 possessions. The Lions have to score and get a stop and maybe get a third possession if they don't hit threes. They're taking too long.
Young. Gao is free. It bounces out.
Well, you have to admire the trust they have in each other.
See?
I mean, Gao hasn't really
They're not
scored,
afraid to take the big shots.
and that makes them unpredictable.
Basiro, shot clock at 10. And Sakur missing on the layup.
They need a 3.
And a bad pass by Chend.
It's again, it's the problem of youth.
20 seconds to go. Shot clock no more.
And they only have 1 foul, so they, how do you give up 4 fouls in this limited time?
The foul is on Young. It's the second team foul for the Long Lions.
Second team foul.
Well, sometimes you have bad days. And the Wildcats played the smarter game.
And it's the third for the Long Lions with 9 seconds remaining.
1 more foul to give before they can stop the clock and give free throws.
Foul is on Young. That will be their 4th.
Foul on number 3, ZG Yang. ZG Yang, 5 fouls.
Oh, he's out of the game. He's gone.
Substitution.
Which is unfortunate because he's their best 3-point shooter.
And that puts them in the penalty.
Foul on number 8. And
Zhou picks up the foul.
penalty.
And quickly he apologized to Galicia.
Sorry, Call of Duty. So after a scare in the first half, the Wildcats really just romping off here.
$106.99. They will foul it again.
But it's backfiring on them.
throws for Jacob Galicia.
Oh!
At the end of the ball game,
All right.
Too late.
score is 107 to 99.
So the Wildcats again will finish at the number 7 spot. And our move of the game. Oh, I love this dunk. That's Jonathan Guzman with a finish, 16 points, make that 18 points here in the game. Final score, the Wildcats 107, the Long Lions 99. Our player of the game is Ray Miller Jr.
Did we have much choice?
Not that much. Ray Miller Jr. Another double-double performance for him. Hitting outside, hitting inside. It's been spectacular here in Biñan. 17 points and 20 rebounds and 5 assists. And Jess Constantino is with our best player of the game.
Yes, Sandy and Bill closing this leg with a win. Our best player for the day is none other than Ray Miller Jr. with 17 points, 20 rebounds, and 5 assists. Ray, it's been a week for you guys. Can you share with us what's your most memorable experience here at the Asian Tournament Biñan leg?
The most memorable, I would probably say, I don't know, I guess